Builders labourers have shrugged off their tough guy image to become pin-up boys for charity. They've released their own calendar in a bid to help other men.
I'm aghast. The beefy blokes of the Builders Labourers Federation are usually dead set against exploitation. Yet here they are portraying men as sex objects. I've noticed you've been ogling those men behind those glasses, haven't you?
I have.
Well, she seems nonchalant enough, but there were some ladies who couldn't get their hands on what's called the Construction Calendar quickly enough. And those who posed for it, even their bosses, weren't a bit ashamed. She's not a bit worried about exploiting the male body, you know, like, it sort of bothers me.
Well, mate, you know, hey, they're all fit boys, eh?
Mind you, despite the demeaning nature of the exercise, to those of us with, well, marginally less perfect bodies that might now be expected to measure up, it was actually for a good cause. The calendar will raise money for research into prostate cancer.
So what we're trying to do is trying to get the patient's own immune system, also their own body, to go out and fight the cancer.
And that cause was worth the boys getting a bit of stick.
Very embarrassing, yeah. I had to do it in front of all the boys at work, so it's something we're not used to, but yeah, copped a bit of crap.
The calendar is available on the internet. But wait, there's more. To balance the sexism up, there was a wet t-shirt competition in Brisbane today too. Although because of water restrictions, it was actually dry and politically correct. Blokes entered that as well, and a woman with a baby won. What's happening out there? Mark Sulo, 10 News.
Brad, tell me, how's your calendar coming along?
Besides my mum and you, I don't think anyone would buy it.
Oh.
With Bruce Page and Heather Ford, this is National 9 News, Queensland.
And why builders have turned to beefcake.
We have calendars featuring young women, mature women, firefighters, and just about everyone else who wants to get down to basics. Now, a bunch of blokes from Brisbane building sites have joined the club to raise money and awareness for prostate cancer.
It was always going to be a big ask, convincing a dozen knockabout blokes on Brisbane's rough and tumble building sites to become, well, calendar boys.
Oh, it was all right, apart from that we had to do it in front of all the boys at work. That was a bit of a nightmare, but other than that, it was all right.
And as if posing in front of your mates wasn't enough, they even made a video of the making of the calendar, so everyone can share in the trials and tribulations of the male models on location.
The honest truth, I think I'm a little bit of a poser.
But it was all for a common good.
Around about 1 in 11 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer at some point during their lives.
I think the more people know about it, the better it's going to be for everybody.
Now, if you're wondering how a calendar of beefcake blokes is going to raise awareness about prostate cancer among men, well, it's actually aimed at women.
Definitely for the wives and the girlfriends and the sisters, all to give them a bit of a hand and push them along to the doctors and get it checked out.
And after this story, they've got another round of ribbing at the building site tomorrow.
It hasn't finished yet. It's continuous, but all you have to say in the end is for a worthy cause.
Andrew Truen, National 9 News.
You gonna buy it?
Yeah, sure.